Alrighty, guys, this is Pong Room Productions, and we're giving you another movie review. We just got back and we saw the new Transformers movie, Transformers: Rise of the Beast. Um, it was pretty good for a Transformers movie.
Spoiler free.
Spoiler free. Right out the gate, let's just start with the score. I had a good time with it. I give it a 7.5.
Wow.
Yeah, wow, wow.
Didn't see that coming.
So I got some gripes, and I know I got some gripes with just it. First of all, action was pretty good. The robot fights were pretty good. There was a lot of cool action scenes. I'll give it that. Transformers movie. Not sure if this one was directed by Michael Bay or not.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so not Michael Bay Transformers,
Mhm.
and it was I would say the action stood up to maybe even better to what the old Michael Bay movies were. Um, what do you think?
Straight out the gate number, I'm gonna give it. I know I always give half numbers, half points. I gotta say 6.5.
6.5.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Better than I thought it would be. I was coming into this expecting like, okay, I'm probably gonna be rolling out with a 5, but
Yeah.
6.5, not bad.
I was rolling in, going to go. This is going to suck.
I was trying to not have negative,
Yeah.
feelings coming into it, but or expectations.
Honestly, the trailers underplay it.
Yeah, I think so.
They
I think
were
that's agreed.
they were
Yeah.
pretty not good trailers. There was a lot of things they could have added into the trailer that didn't give away the plot. That would have kind of made it look even cooler.
Yeah.
But the trailers were a little underwhelming, so I thought the whole movie was going to be a little eh.
Mm-hmm.
But I liked it, and partly the reason why I liked it, badass soundtracks.
Soundtrack, I think, is the star of the movie.
Yeah.
So it's not, obviously we can't. But should we?
Is
even,
it soundtrack or soundtracks?
We can't even say what era the movie is from. That would be a spoiler.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah. Don't even.
It's a soundtrack. Yeah, it's a soundtrack.
It's just soundtrack.
Soundtrack.
Yeah, a lot of killer songs.
Great songs.
Great songs.
Great soundtrack.
Favorites. Stuff you would put on during a party.
Yeah, it's classic stuff from an era which we're not going to give
and
away.
It lines up with what's going on, and it makes the movie better. If it wasn't for the soundtracks, I'm sorry, I keep saying tracks, soundtrack. If it wasn't for the songs, it would be probably a 6.57. I'd be at that, but it added some flair. There was just sometimes they overkill it with the jokes. They really just want to hammer jokes at you, rapid fire, and it gets old. It's almost like you're trying too hard. So, not gonna say the name. It's a comedian.
That's enough.
Relatively famous. Let's call him on the rise. Maybe at the height of his career, he's in a lot of things right now.
Too much information. You're already giving.
I'm being vague.
You're being vague, but you didn't like the voice acting of one of the characters, of one of the robots.
It got a little annoying to me, And you're a robot. Like I get it. The robot's character was like kind of a chatty what I mean? Like you got Optimus Prime, stoic, quiet, only talks when he has to. And then you got him as like the comedic relief. I get that. But there was just a few jokes. It's like, joke didn't need to be there, kind of a serious moment. And then boom, joke to follow it to lighten the mood. Those emotions,
you felt like it stepped on the moment?
It was stepping on some moments, yeah.
Okay, I hear you.
What did you think about the action?
Okay, we're going to the action. Action was good. I'm trying to like process how I feel about the special effects. The computer, actually, the first Transformers movie, live action film was 2007. Shia LaBeouf and Michael Bay, I think, directed it. I think he was the director, and that looked amazing back then. I'd have to rewatch it to see how this holds up. It looks good. It looks good. The special effects, the new Transformers that are introduced are pretty cool. And you see a lot of them in the trailer, of course, Rise of the Beast. So, I got to go back a second. I thought that the comedic relief or comic relief was not bad. I feel differently. I will say the other live actor, whatever you call them, like the actual actors.
The humans.
The human actors. The humans were a little underwhelming. The casting choice, I don't know if I'd say casting choices or the cast or their acting. I don't know. they didn't really. I wasn't really rooting for them that much. Like I wasn't really like invested in them. It just they didn't really appeal to me.
I liked them, but yeah, I'm on the same page. The soundtrack was great. The action was pretty good. What did you think of Optimus Prime in this one?
Optimus Prime is Optimus Prime. He's the same. I love him. I mean, we all love him.
Yeah.
He was pretty much there was no growth or change in him or anything like that.
It's like it's the same Optimus, just kind of a different kind of look to him.
I take that back. There was a little bit of an evolution. We'd have to get in the spoilers to talk about it, but there was a little bit of development with his character.
A character arc, you say?
I don't know if I'd say a full on character arc, but there was some changing in his you kind of. Because of the era, all these Transformer films, there's like 10 of them, but...
it acknowledges the other Transformers movies.
I believe so, yeah. It takes place somewhere in the timeline, and it explains some stuff, so...
What did you think of the bad guy?
Bad guy, lame.
Straight
up
guy.
Just lame, yeah.
What about... He kind of had a crew, so what did you think of the crew?
Forgettable. Just forgettable.
You weren't like, dude, it wasn't like no Starscream.
This is... No, no Starscream. This is... The good guys were way more memorable than the bad guys.
No Megatron in this, not even a hint.
Megatron is a lot more
not even
charismatic.
A hint of Megatron.
Nope, not even there. Nope.
Isn't it Megatron and Optimus Prime are brothers?
I forget.
I'm pretty sure they established that. In
I think they are
movie.
Brothers. Yeah, I think you're right.
So it's family drama, but no Megatron, not even a hint at it, which was shocking. I thought maybe he would make an appearance. So don't get your hopes up about that. But the new bad guy, they didn't really give him. He was good in terms of like his combat skill. Like he was always menacing. You're like,
you thought, menacing, but a little over the top, a little cheesy,
but he was very just gray, no color to him, not necessarily cool. Nothing like that stood out towards like his armor or anything like that. It was fine. I got a little Twisted Metal vibes from the video game when they were doing a lot of the,
Interesting.
Because what I wish they would always explain is why are the Autobots always so much smaller in terms of size? Do you ever sense that?
I guess because they're the underdog. I guess you could say that.
Is it because
Optimus Prime is huge?
He's big, but he's a truck. Is it because of that? Like,
I don't know.
All the cars are kind of small, and then of course when they transform, they're always the tinier of the robots.
Well, yeah, generally. Just the regular, except for Optimus Prime, they're all like half the size of the
He's the big
bad
general.
Guys, yeah.
Rewatchability, what do you give it?
5.
5.
So maybe once again... And it's
in the movie
full
theater.
Disclosure.
In the movie
theater, there was a lot of chatter.
There was
a lot of young kids, babies crying. The movie going experience was a little challenging.
It was crowded though.
Crowded,
people
and
were coming out.
And there was a fun audience response. We got to experience that.
There was some clapping going on.
There were some moments.
There were
some
good
moments.
Woohoos and such.
There was some the reason why you go to the movies moments.
Yeah, there was. And,
there was some funny laughs, good lines here and there.
Very interesting movie. Because you'll see if you go see it. Boom.
Wait, did you give it a number for rewatchability?
Rewatchability, I'd give it a 5 as well.
5 and 5. So you gave it a 7.5 overall score.
7.5.
I gave it a 6.5, which is pretty
Not
good. That's
bad.
That's a like it score. Yeah,
it's a good Transformers movie. I was expecting to be let down. It's better than the Marky Wahlberg movies. Marky Mark, which they do a shout out to. Shout out. Shout out, no, and ain't. He's not in this dang movie. I know he's not. But like I said, they acknowledge the other Transformers movies. So
sure, I guess you could say that. Yeah.
So
right.
I say go see it. It was a fun time.
Yeah, go see it. It's good stuff.
I'd probably never watch it again unless it was on television.
Maybe. Yeah. Unless someone begged me, like, I really want to see it, and it would be fun to see it with someone who hasn't seen it.
For me, it's a one and done.
Yeah, it's a one for the most part, one and done.
But if you don't have high expectations, you're probably gonna have a good time.
Right then, got it.
Right then and there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, guys, I say go see it. 7.5, 6.5. Total equal rewatchability of a 5 out of 10. You'll have a good time, but you'll probably not think it's a masterpiece. It's not the best Transformers, but it's also not the worst. But you'll remember that soundtrack. Mm-hmm. You'll probably go, oh, yeah, I remember those songs. I'm going to play them on the way home. All right, guys. Comment what your favorite Transformers movie was down below, if you comment at all. All right, guys, let's wrap this up.
Perfect time.